Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about something very simple but very powerful. It is something you use every day, but you never think about it. It is the voice inside your head. Some people move fast in life. They learn quickly, they win early, and when you see them, you may feel slow, you may feel behind, you may even feel like giving up. You start thinking, maybe I am not good enough. Maybe I don't have talent. But let me ask you one question. Who is telling you this? Is it the world? Or is it you? Snip, the hidden problem. Every single day you talk to yourself. When you wake up, when you make a mistake, when you try something new, there is always a voice. But here is the problem. Most people have a negative voice. They say things like, I can't do this. I always fail. I am not smart. I am too late. And if you repeat this every day, your mind starts to believe it. Your brain does not joke. It listens, it learns, it accepts. So if you keep saying, I am weak, your brain says, okay, I am weak, and then your actions follow. You know, why this is dangerous. This is how people destroy their own future. Not with bad luck, not with lack of chances, but with bad self-talk. They become their own enemy. Imagine this. If a friend talks to you like this, you are useless. You will never win. Would you stay with that friend? No. But you allow this voice inside your head every single day. That makes no sense. The truth you need to hear, listen carefully. You don't need to be the most talented. You don't need to be the fastest. You don't need to be perfect. But you must control your inner voice. Because your life follows your thoughts. If your thoughts are weak, your life becomes weak. If your thoughts are strong, your life starts changing. What strong people do differently? Strong people do not always smarter. They are not always lucky. But they do one thing better. They talk to themselves in a powerful way. When they fail, they say, good, I learned something. When they feel tired, they say, just one more step. When they feel fear, they say, I will try anyway. They don't wait for motivation. They create it with their words. Simple exercise, viewer engagement. Right now, I want you to try something. Say this quietly to yourself. I can improve. I can learn. I can grow. Say it again, slowly. Feel it. This is not magic. This is training your mind. Cessed. Foo. Why it feels strange at first, it feels fake. Your mind may say, this is not true. That's normal. Because you trained your mind for years to think negative. You cannot fix it in 1 minute. But you can start today. Small change. Big result. You don't need big changes. Just change your words. Instead of, I can't do this, say, I will try again. Instead of, I always fail, say, I am learning. Small words, big power. This is just the beginning. In the next part, we will go deeper. We will learn how to control negative thoughts and build a strong inner voice step by step. If you want to change your mindset, if you want to grow every day, stay with us. Part 2. Control your mind before it controls you. In the first part, you learn something important. You are always talking to yourself, and that voice is shaping your life. Now we go one step further. Can you control that voice? Or is it controlling you? Not so. Sif. The two voices inside you, inside your mind. There are usually two voices. The first voice says, do it, try again, keep going. The second voice says, stop, you will fail. This is too hard. One voice builds you, the other breaks you. And here is the truth most people ignore. Yuck. The negative voice is louder, but not stronger. It only wins because you listen to it more. Yo. 12 to remind, goes negative. Your brain is designed to protect you. It wants safety. It wants comfort. So when you try something new, it sends fear. It says, what if you fail? What if people laugh? What if you lose? This is not evil. This is just your brain trying to keep you safe. But here is the problem. Growth is not safe. If you always choose comfort, you will never grow. The turning point, the moment your life starts changing, is the moment you stop believing every thought. Yes, read that again. Not every thought is true. Just because you think, I am not good enough, does not mean it is real. It is just a thought, and thoughts can be wrong. Simple mental shift. Next time you hear a negative thought, don't fight it. Don't panic. Just say, okay, this is just a thought. That's it. You create distance. You stop giving it power. Please, don't just remove. Many people try to stop negative thinking. That doesn't work. If you remove a thought, your mind fills it again. So instead, you replace it. Example, I will fail. Yes, I might fail, but I will learn. I am weak. I am weak and stronger. I am getting stronger. I can't do this. I will find a way. This is how strong people think. Not perfect, but powerful. Taif. Daily practice. Very important. If you don't practice, nothing changes. So here is a simple routine. Morning, 1 minute. Say 3 positive lines to yourself. I will try today. I will not quit. I will improve. During the day, catch one negative thought and replace it. At night, ask yourself one question. What did I do better today? That's it. Simple, but powerful. Why most people fail here? Let me be honest. Most people will not do this. They will watch, they will feel motivated, then they will forget, and their life will stay the same. Because change needs action, not just listening. Real example. Think about a student. 2 students fail an exam. Student A says, I am stupid, I gam. Student A says, I am stupid, I give up. Student B says, I failed. I need a better plan. Same result, different self-talk. After 1 year, student A is still stuck. Student B is improving. The difference? Words inside the mind. Look at yourself. Honestly, ask yourself, how do I talk to myself? Do I support myself or do I destroy myself? Be honest, because you cannot fix what you don't see. Now you understand something powerful. You are not your thoughts. You can change them. But there is still one big problem. What about those moments when your mind is too loud? When fear is too strong? When you feel like quitting? In the next part, we will learn how to stay strong in those moments. Stay with us. And if you are serious about changing your mindset, subscribe to Spark and Speak, because here, we don't just motivate you, we train your mind. Part 3. Stay strong when it gets hard. You now understand your inner voice. You know how to change your thoughts. But here is the real test. What happens when life gets hard? Because it will. There will be days when you feel tired, confused, lost, and in those moments, your mind becomes loud, very loud. Sai Horn. The hard moments. These are the moments that decide everything, not the easy days. Not when you feel motivated, but when you fail again. You feel behind, you see others winning, and you feel like quitting. In these moments, your mind will say, stop, this is not for you. You tried enough. And if you listen, you lose. The big mistake, most people wait to feel good before they act. They say, I will start when I feel ready. I will work when I feel motivated. That is a trap. Because motivation is not stable. It comes and it goes. If you depend on it, you will stop again and again. Ugh. Discipline over feelings. Strong people don't wait for motivation. They use discipline. Discipline means you do the work even when you don't feel like it. You wake up even when you are tired. You try again even when you failed. You keep moving even when it is slow. This is not easy, but this is what builds strength. Buzz, foulful self-talk in hard times. When things get hard, your words must change, not weak words, strong words. Say this to yourself: I don't feel good, but I will still act. This is hard, but I am not quitting. I am tired, but I can do one more step. Notice something? You are not lying. You are not saying everything is perfect. You are saying it is hard, but I continue. That is real strength. Sick. The one-step rule. When everything feels too much, don't think about big goals. Don't think about the whole journey. Just focus on one step. One page. One page. One task. One task. One small action. That's it. Because one step is always possible, and one step leads to another. Encha. Nearly a life example. Think about someone learning a skill. They feel excited in the beginning, but after some time, it gets boring. It gets hard. They stop improving fast. This is where most people quit. But the ones who continue, even slowly, they become successful. Why? Not because they are special, but because they stayed. Your mind will fight you, let me. Your mind will fight you. Let me warn you. When you start improving, your mind will fight back. It will say, rest today. You did enough. Start tomorrow. It sounds soft. It sounds kind, but it is dangerous because tomorrow becomes never. Nth, honest truth, you don't need more time. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to feel ready. You need to act, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's slow, even when no one is watching. Build mental strength daily. Mental strength is like a muscle. You build it by doing hard things, small hard things, smilly hard things, small hard things. Finish what you start. Keep promises to yourself. Do one extra step every day. No excuses. Simple challenge for you today. Do one thing you are avoiding. Just one. Don't think too much. Don't wait. Just one. Don't think too much. Don't wait. Just do it. This is how change begins. Now you know how to stay strong, even when things get hard. But there is still something deeper, something that controls everything. Your identity. Who you believe you are. In the next part, we will change that. Because when your identity changes, your whole life changes. Stay with us. Part 4. Change your identity. Change your life. You learned how to control your thoughts. You learned how to stay strong in hard times. But here is something even more powerful. Your life follows your identity. Not your goals, not your plans, your identity. What identity? Huh. What is identity? Huh. What is identity? Is simple. It is how you see yourself. It is the answer to this question, Korj, who am I? Most people never think about it, but their mind already has an answer. I am lazy. I am not confident. I always quit. I am not smart. And when you believe this, you act like this. Hism. Third, the hidden trap. Let's say you want to improve your life. You set goals. I will wake up early. I will study more. I will work hard. Sounds good. But inside, your identity says, I am lazy. So what happens? You try for a few days, then you stop. Why? Because your actions don't match your identity. Ta! Identity always wins. The truth you must accept if you want real change, you must change how you see yourself, not just what you do. Because when identity changes, actions become natural. From I want to I am, weak mindset says I want to be confident. I want to be disciplined. I want to be splunged. Strong mindset says I am becoming confident. I am a disciplined person. I am someone who does not quit. Do you see the difference? One is wishing, the other is deciding. Small. Proof builds identity. Your brain needs proof. You cannot just say, I am strong, and do nothing. You must show it. Small actions. Yeah. Wake up on time once. Finish one task. Keach. Finish one promise. Each small win sends a message. I am improving. I am changing. And slowly, your identity shifts. Daily identity practice. Here is a simple method. Every morning say, I am a person who tries. I am a person who learns. I am a person who learns. I am a person who does not quit. Then prove it with one action. Not 10, just one. Consistency beats intensity. Say. Why people stay stuck? Most people try to change everything at once. They set big goals. They feel excited. Then they fail, and they say, see, I can't do it. But the truth is, died too much, too fast. Real change is slow, step by step. Ha ha ha! Face your old identity. Your old identity will not leave easily. It will remind you of your past. You failed before. You always quit. That voice will come. Don't fight it. Just answer, that was the old me. And move forward. Real example. Imagine two people. Both want to get fit. Person A says, I want to exercise. Person B says, I am someone who takes care of my body. After 1 month, person A stops. Person B continues. Why? Because identity drives action. You are not fixed. Listen carefully. You are not fixed. You are not fixed. You are not stuck. You are not limited. You are changing every day. The only question is, are you changing by design or by default? Power statement. Repeat slowly. Say this with me. I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am building a new version of myself. Again, feel it. Now you understand something powerful. Your thoughts matter. Your actions matter. But your identity controls everything. In the next part, we will go even deeper. We will go even deeper. Because even a strong mind can break in the wrong environment. True. Pi 5. Your environment is shaping you, are working on your thoughts. You are building discipline. You are changing your identity. But there is one more powerful force. Yeah, Jane, your environment. And if you ignore it, it will quietly destroy your progress. What is environment? Environment is everything around you. Your friends, your home, your phone, the content you watch, the people you listen to. All of it is shaping your mind every single day, even if you don't notice it. Soup. The silent influence. You may think, I am strong. I can control myself. But here is the truth. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. If you sit in a room full of negative people, you will slowly become negative. If you spend hours watching useless content, your mind will become weak, not in one day, but slowly, silently. The hard truth: you cannot build a strong life in a weak environment. You cannot stay focused in a place full of distraction. You cannot grow around people who don't want to grow. Duh. Look around you honestly. Ask yourself, who do I spend time with? What do I watch every day? What kind of conversations do I have? Be honest, because your future is hidden in your daily environment. Sheesh. The people effect people around you matter a lot. If your friends say, "Why are you working so hard?" Relax, it's not that serious. Slowly, you start slowing down. But if you are around people who say, "Keep going, you can do better, stay focused, you grow faster, energy spreads," you may need to change people. This is not easy. But sometimes you'll have to reduce time with certain people, not because you hate them, but because you respect your future. You don't need to argue. You don't need to explain. Just create distance. Das wird. Digital environment, very important. Your phone is part of your environment. What you watch matters. If you scroll all day watching random videos, your focus becomes weak. Your mind becomes lazy. But if you watch content that teaches, that pushes you, your thinking improves. The control what you consume simple rule. Lug. What goes into your mind comes out in your life. So choose carefully. Follow good content, read useful things, listen to ideas that help you grow. Small inputs, big results. PID. Build a better environment. You don't need a perfect place. Just make small changes. Clean your space. Reduce noise. Keep things simple. Create a place where you can focus. Even a small corner is enough. Protect your energy. Not every place deserves your time. Not every person deserves your energy. Be careful, because your energy is limited. Spend it on things that move you forward. Real example. Think about two people again. Person A spends hours with negative friends watching useless content. Person B spends time learning, listening to positive ideas. After 6 months, they are completely different. Why? Gah! Environment. Ugh. Your responsibility. No one is coming to fix your environment. Not your friends, not your family, not luck. Yeah, this is your responsibility. You choose what stays and what goes. Now you understand something powerful. Your thoughts matter. Your identity matters. But your environment shapes both. In the next part, we will talk about something deeper. Courage, consistency. Because starting is easy, but staying consistent is where most people fail. Part 6. Consistency is your real power. You fixed your thoughts. You worked on your identity. You improved your environment. But none of that matters. Egg retort, if you don't stay consistent. What is consistency? Consistency is simple. It means getort. You keep showing up. Not one day, not 1 week, but again and again and again. Even when it's boring, even when it's slow. Sip. Motivation starts you. Consistency builds you. Motivation is like a spark. Consistency is the fire. And without fire, nothing grows. Why consistency feels hard. Let's be honest. Doing something once is easy. Doing it every day, that's hard. Because you get tired. You get bored. You stop seeing fast results. And your mind says, what's the point? Jis. Best right way to think. Instead of asking, why am I not getting results? Ask, gacked, did I show up today? Because results come later. First, you build the habit. Then the habit builds you. Sk. The 1% rule. You don't need big changes. Just improve 1%. every day. Tch. Read one page. Read one page. Cock. Practice for 10 minutes. Tch. Read one small task. Small steps repeated daily become big results. Sep. Make it easy to start. Most people fail because they make things too hard. They say, I will study 5 hours. I will work non-stop. Then they quit. Instead, Gudge, start small. So small, you cannot say no, because starting is the hardest part. Remove excuses. Your mind is smart. It will create excuses. I am tired. I will do it later. Today is not the right day. But listen carefully. Geheit. There is no perfect day. You either do it or you don't. Filled trust with yourself. Every time you say, I will do this, and you don't, you lose trust in yourself. But when you keep your word, even in small things, you build confidence, real confidence. Track your progress, keep it simple. Mark your progress daily, even a small check mark. This reminds you, I am moving forward. And that feeling is powerful. Real example. Think about someone learning English. If they study 10 minutes daily, they improve. But if they study 2 hours one day and then stop for a week, they forget. Consistency wins. Always. Oh, discipline over excitement. Excitement comes and goes. Discipline stays. So stop waiting to feel excited. Just show up, do the work, even when it feels normal, even when it feels boring. Huh. The identity of consistency starts saying, I am someone who shows up. I finish what I start. I don't skip. Then prove it. Every day. Now you have something powerful, strong thoughts, strong identity, better environment, daily consistency. But there is one final piece. Taking full control of your life. No excuses. No blaming. In the next part, we will talk about responsibility. This is where real leaders are made. Part 7. Take full responsibility for your life. You made it this far. You learned about your inner voice, your thoughts, your inner dimuse, your entity, your environment, your consistency. Now everything comes down to one thing. Rage and responsibility. What responsibility really means? Responsibility is simple. It means you own your life, your actions, your results, your future. No blaming, no excuses. Shh. Damn. The easy way. Most people choose this. Most people blame. They say my situation is bad. My family didn't support me. I didn't get the chance. The system is unfair. And sometimes they are right. Life is not always fair. But here is the problem. Kang. Blame keeps you stuck. Because when you blame, you give away your power. The hard way. But the only way to grow. Strong people think differently. They say, maybe it's not my fault, but it is my responsibility. That is power, because now you can act. Shh. Guess. Shift your mindset instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, this happening. What can I do now? This question changes everything. It moves you from victim to control. Sish, you always have a choice. Maybe not in what happens, but always in how you respond. You can quit or continue, blame or improve, wait or act. Every day you choose. Snoof. Take control of small things first. You don't need to control everything. Start small. Small. Take Katid. Control your time. Control your habits. Nob Ikade. Control your effort. Small control builds big control. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Many people say, I will start when things are better. But things become better when you start, not before. Face yourself honestly. Look at your life. Where are you wasting time? Where are you making excuses? Where are you avoiding effort? Be honest, because truth is the starting point of change. Build a strong life step by step, no shortcuts, no quick success, just daily effort, day by day, step by step. That's how real success is built. Real example: two people have the same problem. Person A blames everything. Person B takes responsibility. After 1 year, person A is still complaining. Person B is improving. Same situation. Different mindset, different life. Listen carefully. No one is coming to save you. No perfect moment is coming. No magic change will happen. It's you, your mind, your actions, your discipline. That's it. Talk to yourself like this. Final self-talk. I am responsible for my life. I will not blame. I will take action. I will improve daily. I will not quit. Say it again and mean it. If this message helped you even a little, then don't just watch and leave. Take action. Start today. And if you want more content like this, simple, powerful, and life-changing, subscribe to Spark and Speak. Because here we don't just talk. Cog, we build strong minds. Cog, we build real discipline. Chog, we build real discipline. Chog, we build better lives. Chog, this is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week. Chog, now, start.